Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Down at Skowhegan.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC. Truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Today.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Epic View Sports Network broadcast of today's high school baseball game between the Lawrence Bulldogs and the Cony Rams. We're coming to you live from the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. Rick Dougal, the president, Brian Bork, and we have a new member of the broadcast team. Coached for 32 years, coached here at Lawrence for 9 years, Mr. Scott Ballard. Scott, good to have you on board.
I'm really happy to be here on a great day for baseball and what should be a really good game between two Class B North teams.
Actually,
both 1-1.
Yeah, you got Cony coming in 1-1. They lost to 3-2 to Messalonsky, who everybody's saying is kind of the Class A. I say Cony and Lawrence. Cony and Messalonsky are probably at the top of Class A. Lawrence in Class B. Lawrence coming off a year where they went to the regional final, I believe. Was it the final or the semifinal? They went?
Well, actually, so they finished the regular season 14-2.
Right.
And then a little soft throwing lefty shut them down in the first round of the playoffs.
That's
so unfortunately,
right.
they did
Right.
lose that first round, but they had a great season.
I should know that. I called that game.
You were trying to forget that.
Yeah.
I don't blame
It's too bad because actually, wasn't that didn't Ellsworth got beat in the opening round?
They did.
They
The path after that game would have been pretty nice for Lawrence to take it home, but unfortunately, it didn't work that way.
Yeah. Well, today's game is brought to you by our friends over at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, Hudamaki College. College Avenue in Waterville, I should say. Cedarwood Financial Partners, 753 West River Road in Waterville. Derigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville. Call 810-2255. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Kennebec Valley Community College online at kvcc.me.edu. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. And Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, call 948-5700. You get the starting lineups there, Scotty?
I do. So leading off for Cony today will be the shortstop, number 9, Parker Morin. Batting in second, Lance Theriot, the center fielder. Landon Perry playing third base and batting third today. Batting in the cleanup spot will be the right fielder, Max Tibbetts. In the fifth spot, Jordan Benedict, your first baseman. Today's DH, Anderson Noyes. He'll be DHing for the pitcher, Jack Spellman. And second baseman, Josh LaJoy, will be batting seventh. Wyatt McKenney, the catcher, batting eighth. And Matt Boston, your left fielder, will be batting ninth. Setting the defense for the Bulldogs today on the hill will be Mike Hamlin, senior. Jacob Frazee will be doing the catching today. Going around to infield, Jack Pelletier at first base. Cole Carrion at second. Anthony Almeida at shortstop. Dawson Moore is your third baseman today. Setting the outfield, starting in left field, Zach Hill. Moving to center, Trevor Pellerin. And our right fielder today is Keenan McLean.
So, Scott, you were down at the Belfast game where Lawrence got no hit, almost got the win, even though they got no hit. I'm watching Mike Hamlin. He started as the pitcher in that game, I'm assuming?
Yes, he did. He pitched very well. It was a frustrating game. Lawrence just did, like you said, they got no hit through 10 innings. Did manage to scrape across the run in the top of the 10th, but unfortunately let up 2 in the bottom. Belfast, tip your cap. They made all the plays on defense, and the pitcher wasn't overpowering, but he spotted the ball well, and I think the Lawrence hitters were a little anxious, hitting off the front foot a little bit. Clearly, they can hit because they came back and scored 22 on Friday.
Yeah, they did.
So Lawrence is averaging 11.5 runs a game, and it's been hit feast or famine. They scored 1 and then 22.
So I'm watching Mike Hamlin here, and I didn't get a chance to see him pitch, obviously, in the Belfast game. And you tell me you've been watching Lawrence baseball the last few years. It seems like he's got a little more giddy up on that fastball.
Yeah, he's a hard thrower. He's a strikeout pitcher, and he is a hard thrower. The thing we'll have to be careful of with Michael is, as many strikeout pitchers, he may work deep into the pitch count. He throws quite a few pitches because he does get a lot of strikeouts. So that's one thing to keep an eye on today.
Leading off for Cony would be Parker Moore, and the all-everything athlete for Cony, just a star football player, star basketball player, won over 1,000 points this year, and star baseball player. First pitch from Hamlin, strike on the outside corner. So important for these pitchers to work ahead in the count, isn't it?
Yes, and Hamlin will be very happy if he gets that call all day because that was on the outside part.
This one's down in the dirt. I've been impressed, and I've only seen him once, but filling some big shoes behind the plate is Jacob Frazee. You know, the Dostie kid, probably one of the best catchers I've seen in a while here at Lawrence, and Frazee's done a great job.
Yes, Frazee's solid back there. He's also a very good hitter.
That one's down and away. 2-1 the count. We're just underway. A beautiful day for baseball here from Kai's Field at P. Cooper State. Well, actually, it's Kai's Field, not P. Cooper. It's the baseball.
There's that outside corner again.
Yeah, that the Waterville game we did the other day, Waterville and Lawrence, the Lawrence pitchers are living on that outside corner as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little roller to third. Up with it across the diamond. Tough play and safe at first. That was close.
That was very close.
It was a tough play for Dawson Moore. He came in and had to throw across his body. It was a good scoop by Pelletier, but
yes, nice play by Pelletier. I think Dawson may have had a chance to set his feet and maybe make a stronger throw there, but very athletic nonetheless.
You're the official scorer here, Scott. I'd give that a hit.
I think so. It was a tough play.
Here's Lance Terrio, the center fielder. Warren with a good lead over at first. Hamlin comes to the set. Kicks and deals. Right back to him. Double play ball. They go to second for one. Curie and across the diamond. Got him.
Nicely done. You don't see too many of those, honestly.
No, you don't. It was a tough play. Let's see the. It was a tough play by Curie and had the runner bearing down on him and made a nice throw.
Yeah, it was a
good
nice turn.
stretch as well by the first baseman, Jack Pelletier. So 2 quick outs there for the Bulldogs.
Pitcher's best friend right there. All around, nice play by all three involved. Nice turn by Kieran at second.
2 down to Landon Perry. Outside corner, strike one.
Billy Brooks is a tremendous umpire. He'll be consistent. So far, he has been.
The tale of 2 Bills out there.
Yes.
Brooks, and this one slapped right up the middle. Shortstop comes over, throws across. Good stretch by Pelletier.
Nice play.
And they get the last out. So they get a hit, but the double play ball is the friend of Mike Hamlin, as Scott says. And we'll go to the bottom of the first with no score. Got the Lawrence starting lineup over there, Scotty?
Sure do. So the Bulldogs will lead off with the second baseman, Cole Kieran. Jacob Frazee doing the catching will bat second today. Keenan McLean in right field will bat third. Hamlin doing the pitching, batting fourth. Jack Pelletier is our first baseman today. He is batting fifth. Dawson Moore, the third baseman, batting sixth. Anthony Almeida, the shortstop today, batting seventh. And Zach Hill in left field, batting eighth. Trevor Pellerin rounds out the lineup in center field, batting ninth. Setting the defense for Cony on the mound today, Jack Spellman. Wyatt McKenney will be doing the catching around the infield. First base, Jordan Benedict. Second base will be Josh LaJoy today. Parker Morin, as you mentioned, a tremendous athlete playing shortstop today. Landon Perry is your third baseman. And left to right around the outfield, Matt Boston in left. Lane Terrio in center, and Max Tibbetts is in right.
Starting lineups were brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only sell precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel Plus Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com.
Boy, Rick, we could not ask for a better weather day.
Oh, man, it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Could we get a couple of these days on the weekend, Scott? I mean,
Can't seem to.
It's been brutal, man.
Can't seem to.
Can't get out of the house when it's pouring rain. I'm just amazed at how good the field is right now with the amount of rain we had over the weekend.
Yeah, the field is taking the water very well. It's in very good shape.
So this will be an interesting. I'm not sure if Spellman is where he ranks in the pitching lineup, but they used 3 pitchers in that 14-2 win over Erskine the other day. Did Cony, but they also only, I think it was a run rule after 5 innings. So probably all those guys are available.
Right. I would guess that is the case.
Our instant replays are brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care, intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Vet Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. If you're seeking a reputable financial advisor for guidance on 401k and 403b investments, as well as the buying and selling of stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, contact Mike Cleary at Cedarwood Financial Partners today. Reach Mike at 877-9450, or you can email him, michael.cleary@cedarwoodfp.com. Is the catcher for Cony. For some reason I got this messed up. Is it Wyatt McKinney?
Wyatt McKinney, yep.
Yeah, put him down as the Kenny throws it down, and Cole Kirian leads it off. Cole Kirian had a great year for a tough, for a Lawrence basketball team that had a tough year, and had a very good baseball season last year. We'll see if he builds on it this year.
He's a very good hitter.
He's up there being aggressive. I'll tell you one thing, Scott. I didn't see, maybe you can tell me in the Belfast game, how aggressive the hitters were for Lawrence, but in the Waterville game, they came up ready to swing.
Yeah, I think they were a little frustrated after that game on last Wednesday against Belfast. We were a little anxious, like I said, hitting off the front foot a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, Uncle Charlie makes an appearance early. Yeah. Nice curveball.
Sort of buckled Kirian a little bit on that one. He wasn't expecting to see that.
0-2 the count.
Kirian will battle.
Frazee waits on deck, the catcher. Spellman to the set. Kicks and deals. Outside and in the dirt. Nice stop by McKinney. When did you see, Scott, as the head coach, when did you see pitchers start to transition to going from the set all the time? I've seen that so much more over the last couple of years.
Yeah, we really, back when I was the head coach here, we almost never saw it.
Yeah.
And my last year here was 2001. Yeah, there's some pitchers just feel more comfortable that way. But back then, it was very rare.
Is it taught at the lower levels? Is that why you...
You do see that a lot because the kids will fumble over the pitching rubber when they're young. Sometimes they'll start out from the stretch at a very young age, so they probably just stay comfortable with that. But we do see it more, Rick, definitely today.
1-2 the count. Spellman comes to the belt, kicks and deals in the dirt again. Looked like he tried to snap one off there. And got away from him. 2-2 the count. Kirian a dangerous runner as well. If he gets on, he can cause a lot of havoc on the base paths.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
Here comes the 2-2 from Spellman. Swing and a miss up around his eyeballs. Did get a piece of it, but definitely helped Spellman out on that one.
Sometimes tough to lay off that pitch up in the zone. Looks good. Traded eye level. It looks good. He chased there when he normally wouldn't do that.
You know, he kind of set his eye level low too with those 2 low pitches, and then came up and probably looked like it was a good pitch, although it was up in his eyes.
Yeah, those high ones are tough to lay off.
Here's Jacob Frazee, the catcher. That ball is ripped to left field. The left fielder goes back, camps under it, a major league fly ball. And making the play is Matt Boston out and left. So quickly 2 outs, and it's to Keenan McLean, the right fielder. McLean had a couple of hits. Everybody had a couple of hits in that Waterville game the other day when Lawrence pounded them 22-0. Spellman kicks and deals. Fouled straight back. Lawrence hitter is very aggressive here.
Yeah, it was a good cut.
I mean, being aggressive is good. The only downside is you don't make that that pitcher throw as many pitches. And if he's pitching a good game, it could make it tougher as we get deeper into the game. Here comes the 0-1. Down in the dirt.
That's an excellent point, Rick. As a coach, even if you don't score an inning, if they threw a lot of pitches, that's a moral victory, more than a moral victory. If you get that pitch count up, fight some pitches off, work some counts deep, that pays off later in the game for sure.
1-1. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Just outside. 2-1. Good hitters count here. Did you try to get your hitters to take some pitches when they were up there?
Yeah, we definitely tried to work the count, get the pitcher to work a little bit, fight off. When you had 2 strikes, just fight it off, stay alive.
Here's the 2-1. Down and away, 3-1.
Those are just missing.
Hamlin, the cleanup hitter, waiting on deck. Wants to get a shot here. Spellman comes to the belt. Here comes the 3-1. Ooh, McLean wanted to pull the trigger, and then umpires don't like to see that, do they?
Not their favorite thing to see right there.
You better be swinging anything close now.
Yeah, you might want to protect right here, Keenan.
I'm surprised he thought that was a ball. That was right down.
It looked pretty good.
Here comes the 3-2. 2 down here in the first. Swing and a miss. He got him. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We've got one complete here from Lawrence High School. No score. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Welcome back to Kai's Field here. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and the president, the media mogul. Do you know what they call him that, Scotty?
I can imagine.
Media mogul.
It's fitting,
Ford.
very fitting.
Yeah, they started calling him that last year. It's stuck because every time he's here, I call him that. So.
All right. Better change my name and my contacts then to make sure I have that down.
No score here as we go to the top of the second. Hamlin will see Jordan Benedict, Anderson Noyes, and Josh LaJoy. Actually, no, I'm sorry, Max Tibbetts. Be 4, 5, 6.
Yep. I'm noticing both pitchers working the mound a little bit as if they might not be completely comfortable with their landing. So you can see Hamlin looking down right here.
Yeah.
And I noticed Spellman was as well. They don't seem to be completely comfortable with the condition of the mound at the moment.
It took a lot of rain as well.
It did, yep.
Now, is that something that when you're warming up before the game, or do you try to get out there even before that as a pitcher and make sure that landing spot is the way you want it?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can go out ahead of time. I don't know if they did or not. I'm guessing probably the first time he saw it was during his warm-up tosses today before the game. And you're right, the rain, it's probably pretty soft. But they can do some things mid-game, get a rake out there.
So it'll be Tibbetts, Benedict, and Noyes to face Mike Hamlin, his second inning of work. No score here as we go to the top of the second. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game as a strike.
Yeah, I suspect you're right.
Tibbetts got to be eyeing that short porch in right field. Here comes the 0-1, down and in. Good pickup by Frazee.
Yeah, for the longest time, we did not have any fence out there, and that light pole was in play. It was actually part of the field, yeah.
Here comes the 1-1. Nub to the left.
Yeah, he's a little behind on that.
You know, that light pole reminds me of a tree that's in the middle of a hole out on Natanis. that I hit every time I play.
I know that hole. I do.
I've hit that tree, I think, the last 6 times I've played there.
Number 9 on Tomahawk.
Is
I'm
it?
with
Yeah.
you. Yes, it is.
Here comes the 1-2 to Max Tibbetts. Tried to break off a curveball. It sails inside.
Talking about some of the unique ground rules here, we also have the goalpost, which is just off the left field line. Usually they have the goalpost pad on there in case the kid should run over it.
Right. Yeah,
But they don't have it out today.
That one's inside, 3-2. Yeah, because that line that goes out from the pole is actually, that's all in play, right?
It is, and so, right, and I've even seen fair balls hit the pole, because if you land past the third base bag, it could hook down, and I've seen it hit the
true.
base of that goalpost.
There's a ball, and he walks him. Gets away from Frazee, but no advance by the runner. It's going to bring up Jordan Benedict. Another really good athlete. Benedict had a nice basketball season this year.
He's a good player. Years ago, we used to remove the goalpost. They had one of those old H-style ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
they used to take it right out during baseball season. But
Pretty short lead for Tibbetts. Swing and a miss. Threw it right by him.
that was a good fastball.
What do you say? I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. Would you say he's throwing?
He's up into the 80s.
He's in the
Yep,
80s.
I'd say he's low 80s.
Squares to bunt. It's a nice one.
Oh,
Oh, diving
play.
catch. What a play. And they throw to first. Did they get him? Got him. Double play. What a play. Oh,
Very athletic.
Dawson Moore diving catch. See if we got the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay on that one. And the media mogul missed it, Scott.
Well, I'm not
He
changing
was
my
he's
contacts.
a
then.
fan over here. He was cheering.
That was a really nice play by Moore, and he kept his cool. Even though he fumbled the ball a little bit, he still had time. Nice play. Nice stretch by Pelletier as well.
This one's down and in. 1-0.
And
Well, I think we got a front runner for the Dirigo, for the Chase Toys precision play of the game. That's for sure.
the early leader in the clubhouse.
Hamlin peers in, gets the sign, kicks and deals. And good hold up there by Anderson Noyes. Noyes, the DH today, hitting for the pitcher Spellman.
Nobody loves these double plays more than Coach Pelletier also because that's keeping Hamlin's pitch count down.
Well, it was a high pitch from Hamlin. Here's the 2-0 swing and a miss, 2-1. It was a nice job actually by Benedict to get it down, to get his bat on the ball, but it went. I mean, it could have easily got down, but just a great play over there.
Yep.
Up and away.
So you can see Hamlin's frustrated with the mound right now.
Still struggling with
Yeah,
the mound.
he's not happy with the condition of it at the moment. I suspect we might see somebody out there with a rake pretty soon.
3-1, the count to Noyes. Here comes.
That's a nice pitch.
Strike right at the letters. Noyes wanted to pull the trigger, but held up. Josh LaJoy, the second baseman, waits on deck for Cony. A little high, ball 4. So 2 outs, runner on. That's going to bring up Josh LaJoy. Peers down at Coach Dan Ployd for a sign. Pretty good lead by Noyes. Outfield pretty much straight away, a little deep and left. High, ball 1. Seems to be where Hamlin is missing. He's missing high.
Yeah, that may have something to do with the length of his stride right now. If he's not feeling comfortable where he's landing that plant foot.
Yep. Takes a look over at the runner. Kicks and deals. Runner goes. Oh, hit him. Ooh. That's going to leave a mark. That was
Yeah, that was
high and tight fastball. Well, Hamlin struggling a little bit with his control here. I think a lot of it, like you said, Scott, is to do with the mound.
Yeah.
But he's got to figure it out.
We'll see how this batter starts out. Coach Pelletier may not want to wait too long to go out and talk to him. Right now he's a little frustrated.
First and second, 2 outs here in the top of the second. No score, Cony and Lawrence. Class A Cony and Class B Lawrence. So a lot of heel points on the line here for the Bulldogs. Quick throw and almost got him diving back in. Noise. Good coverage over there by Kurian. Hamlin takes a look.
There you go.
Strike on the outside corner. 0-1, the count to McKinney, the catcher. Matt Boston, the left fielder, waits on deck. Good lead by Noise. The ball is hit to right field. Coming in and diving. It's going to drop. Boy, that ball, Pelletier got turned around 4 or 5 times. I think McLean was playing a little bit deep out there.
Yeah, that's a really, really tough play for a first baseman. That ball, that blooper right over your head.
Well, and the other thing was Kurian was, leaning over towards second because he was trying to get the runner to be honest over there. So he had a long run to go. That's got to be a base hit. So Cony able to get a 2-out base hit and score a run. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that was a tough play for Pelletier, and obviously looking at his uniform, it is pretty soggy out there.
Runner goes, and he's going to take second on defensive indifference.
Yep.
So second and third now, 2 ducks on the pond for Matt Boston. See if they can deliver. You don't really want to give up too much here if you're Lawrence. Think this is going to be a low-scoring game. There's another strike outside corner. 2 tough pitches there from Mike Hamlin.
Yeah, the strikeout would be big here.
Hamlin kicks and deals. It's punched to the right side again. And Cole Kurian's going to be able to get over there and make the play this time, though.
Nice play.
Lawrence takes advantage. I'm sorry, Cony takes advantage of a well-placed pop-up. But they leave 2 runners on. They get 1 hit and 1 run and 2 runners left on base at the end of 1 1/2. 1-0, Cony. Hudemaki's now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or simply be part of something great this summer, Hudemaki would love to hear from you. Watch their video during this broadcast to learn more and find out how to apply. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. So, Scott, I know you were, when you were coaching here, you actually coached Corey Pelletier, right?
I did. Yeah, Corey was my shortstop, and he was a very good one. He was one of the better shortstops I ever coached. He went on to play 4 years at Thomas after he left Lawrence. I also had Cole Kurian's father shortly after that, also a very good player.
Now, Lawrence was Class A back then?
Yes, we were Class A. In fact, Cole's father, Barry, beat Cony in a big playoff game in the semifinals in the 2001 season.
Nice.
He was a fierce competitor.
So you must remember one of my buddies from work played for Mount Blue, Travis Gilmore.
Oh, yes, indeed.
He's always barking about the 17 strikeout game he had here at
he was
at
legit.
Guys Field. Actually, didn't Travis Holtham was the losing pitcher in that game, right?
Yep, Travis had a heck of a career here at Lawrence. He's now my neighbor.
He's another one of our Valley Beverage compatriots.
Yes.
We got quite the Lawrence connection there with him and Bradford.
Mark Bradford, yep.
Yep.
Also my neighbor.
Oh, Cony's Class B now. I didn't
They
know
are.
that. Oh,
Baseball,
okay.
yep.
Oh. So Mike Hamlin going to lead it off here for Lawrence. It's Hamlin, Jack Pelletier, and Dawson Moore for Lawrence, trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Spellman comes to the set, kicks and deals. Outside corner.
That's the pitch he gave Hamlin earlier. Only fair.
1-1 the count.
Billy Burke's been umpiring a long time. He's one of the better ones.
Spellman comes to the set. This one way.
That was a
got away from him.
53-foot curveball.
2-1 the count. Spellman comes to the set. Kicks and deals. Outside corner again.
Both pitchers are living in that spot.
Oh, if they're going to give
why
it,
not?
Why not?
Yep.
It's hard, from this angle, it's hard to tell. But like you said, Billy's been doing it for a while. So
yes, he has.
Here comes the 2-2. That is rifled to short. Morin backs up, but he makes the play. Guns it across. Oh, nice play by the first baseman, but safe. Jordan Benedict made the tag. It looked like he got a piece of him.
Yeah, we're going to see an appeal here from Coach Plord. It did look like maybe he did get the tag on him. But yeah. Leary's a lot closer than we are, so.
He's going to go to home plate umpire to try to get some help. The ball was hammered, and he's out. Yeah, it looked like that's the correct call.
Yeah, I thought he did get him on the way by. A real nice play by Jordan Benedict at first.
Parker Morin is in pain out there. I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if he pulled something.
Yeah. Well, he backed up on the ball, and that's cardinal sin number 1, right? You don't back, you charge a ball.
Exactly.
You don't back on him. He's got a gun for an arm.
He has a really strong arm.
Here's Pelletier. Ball inside. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Cony. We'll see whatever's going on with Parker Moore. We'll find out the next time he gets a ground ball. Has anything to do with his arm. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Pelletier.
Jack provided evidence that right field is indeed very wet here.
Yeah. Dawson Moore made a hell of a play. If he doesn't make that play last inning, how many more runs does Cony score? Waits on deck. Just a beautiful day for baseball here. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Way late on that one.
He was late on that one. We'll see if the Cony defenders notice that. Yes, see him shifting to the right.
Spellman gets the sign, comes to the set, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him on an outside fastball. And quickly 2 outs. Here comes Dawson Moore. Anthony Almeida, the shortstop, waits on deck. See if Lawrence can get something going with 2 outs here. Spellman looking pretty strong so far. Here comes. There's a strike. At the letters on the outside corner.
Looks like Spellman's starting to settle in just a little bit. He seems to have a little bit better command this inning than he did last.
He's definitely not having a problem with the landing zone on the mound. Here comes the 0-1. This one gets away from him.
Well, I spoke a little too soon, but that was a. He is struggling a little bit with his release point on the curveball. But it is early. It's early in the season. He'll work on that.
Yeah, we had one of our podcasts, me and my buddy Larry did. We were talking about Major League Baseball pitching and how they don't really allow these guys to throw as much. This ball is hit to center field. Fading back, making the catch out in center field is Lance Terrio. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We've played 2 here from Kai's Field. 1-0 Cony. Back after this.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and the media mogul, Brian Bohr. The head, the president, the big kahuna of Epic View Sports Network.
The Grand Poobah.
What's been the, I mean, you're on Facebook, Brian. What are people saying about the new name? Oh, you have?
So they're saying nothing, basically.
Oops, I guess
I have it on the screen, so I just haven't
Oh, okay.
which we will.
Oh, okay. All right, beautiful.
Might as well now, Brian. Cat's out of the bag.
Go ahead, Rick.
First pitch from Hamlin. Rifled down towards third and in between for a base hit. Parker Morin, his second hit of the game. First one, he had an infield single. Beat out a slow roller to the third baseman, Dawson Moore. So Parker Morin on with a seeing eye single, as they call it.
Theriot comes up 0 for 1 with the double play ball earlier back to Hamlin. Michael would like another one of those right now.
1-0 Cony. Big lead over at first by Morin. Hamlin, quick throw and diving back in. Parker Morin. Cony Athletics in really good shape right now. The football team is going to have a lot of people back. There's a strike.
Nice pitch.
Parker Morin will be back at the helm. Basketball team, they get Isaiah Brathwaite, the head coach. His son's coming up. Big kid, like 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". And you got Parker Morin back again. This ball's rifled into center field and right at the center fielder. Who's in center field? Is it
Trevor Pellerin.
Pellerin? Boy, I wasn't paying attention when I got 2 left fielders. I got 3 shortstops. I'm all messed up.
And that was a good read, too. That's one of their tougher plays as an outfielder, is those line drives right at you.
Yeah, that was a line drive, that's for sure.
Morin's got a big lead at first. Wouldn't be surprised to see him going real soon.
Here's Landon Perry. Perry hits a grounder to short. Gonna go across the diamond for the out. Nice stretch by Pelletier. As Almeida, a little slow getting to the ball. That ball slowed down because the infield's got to be wet with the amount of rain, so it's got to slow that down a little bit.
Yeah, the grass is a little clumpy right now. It'll smooth out soon, but yeah, right now it's a pretty slow infield.
Morin moves up to second on the fielder's choice, and that's going to bring up Max Tibbetts. I think Tibbetts walked last time?
He did. He walked last time.
Cleanup hitter. Hamlin comes to the stretch, takes a look back at Morin. Kicks and deals. Outside, ball 1. Mechanics so important for pitching.
Absolutely.
I think Hamlin starting to get a better feel for that mound area. Steps off, get Morin back. So important for the runner right now. The outfield is fairly shallow and around to the right a little bit. Swing and a miss. Tibbetts trying to poke one the other way. You know, Morin, the cat and mouse game between Morin and Hamlin's so important here, because if you get a good jump over there, you can score on a base hit. There's a strike inside corner, and Hamlin's got Tibbetts right where he wants him at 1-2. Here it comes, way up, 2-2.
Yeah, with the runner in scoring position, Hamlin's doing a nice job checking the runner, keeping him close. That's a big part of the game, trying to keep that runner at second from scoring on a base hit.
Almeida in behind the runner, trying to get him to pay attention to it. Hamlin kicks and deals. Down and in. Count goes full, 3-2.
I wouldn't give in to him. A walk right here really won't hurt you any. Clean up hitter. Don't give him anything too good.
Hamlin.
That's okay.
Up, he walks him. Good discipline by Tibbetts to lay off that. It's going to bring up Benedict. He bunted into that double play his last time up.
This also creates a force at third. Makes it a little bit easier on the infielders. Takes a little pressure off. Go to any base now.
I think Alameda's got to be careful over there. Ball is popped up, fouling out of play. He's trying to sneak in behind the runner. That's really Cole Kieran's responsibility from the second base position with the right-handed hitter up. You don't want to leave that big hole over there.
Yeah, you need to hustle back and field your position. So Benedict bunted into the double play first time up. He certainly won't be bunting this time.
Ball is lifted.
Looks like he might have room.
Pelletier coming over a long run, and he can't get there. There's a lot of foul ball room here over on the right side.
Yep.
Good hustle by Jack Pelletier, though. That's Corey's boy, right?
It is. Yep. Nice young man.
Had a nice football season this year.
It's a really nice family.
0-1 the count to Benedict. 2 runners on, 2 down.
He's going.
Runner's going. Swing and a miss. Got him. Hamlin bears down and gets the out. So Cony gets a couple of hits, or actually a hit and a walk, and they leave 2 runners on. They've left runners on base in every inning. Well, no, except for the first with the double play ball. But they don't score. So we go to the bottom of the third, I'm sorry, and it's 1-0 Cony. The professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Vayu Reddington, Laurie Brothers, and Waterville, will help you and your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laurie Brothers combined with Vayu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve families' needs through this always difficult time. To learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com. Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield is offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There is something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step towards your future by exploring their available programs and course offerings. Call KVCC today at 453-5822. What are you seeing so far from this Jack Spellman?
Well, like I said earlier, he's struggling with his breaking ball at the moment, but he seems to have found command of his fastball, and he's spotting that pretty well. He's hit that outside corner. Hopefully Lawrence will get a little something going here, and then second time through, that may help a little bit as well. He's not overpowering, but he has been hitting his spots.
So I don't know how it did. So you said Cony went down to B. Was that something that did the MPA reclass them to B, or did they?
Yeah, I think their enrollment just dropped to a point where that's where they belonged.
Because obviously they've been A and B in football, A in baseball, and A, which is, of course, says double A in basketball, but they've been A for a while. I think they go up to double A next year. The ball outside.
I think they have been B in baseball for a while now. It's been a few years.
So is this the call bolster?
This is Anthony Almeida.
I thought I saw number 9 on this.
Should be.
Isn't that number 9, Brian? Can you see that? Yeah, number 9. Isn't Almeida number 10, or is he 9?
Almeida is supposed to be 10, according to Game Changer. I'm pretty sure that's Almeida, though.
Yeah. There's a ball
He
inside.
might have had a late
Did Corey
change.
say something about that?
He did, but
He
I
left
didn't
the fence?
think it was Almeida that had the uniform change, but it might have been.
Okay. We'll have to find out what number Bolster is then. 2-1 the count to Almeida, the shortstop. Way up. Oh, 3-1 I should say. He walks him. So leadoff walk. That's going to bring up Zach Hill, the left fielder. Hill was a little late to the party on Monday. It was like his third at bat when he finally got on and scored a run. All the starters for Lawrence scored at least 1 run in that 22-0 win over Waterville. This one's in the dirt. Nice stop by McKinney, the catcher. Holds the runner on at first.
McKinney did a great job sliding out and blocking that, getting his chest over it.
Third baseman's in looking for a bunt. Outfield pretty much straight away. Left fielder a little bit off the line. Something down the line is going to definitely go for extra bases. Here's the 1-0. Ball is punched to the right side, fouling out of play. Someone covering the game on Wednesday, Brian? Or are we not doing that Winslow game? Okay. We're supposed to be over there. I was just going to mention the schedule moving forward.
Who caught him leaning?
Throw back. He's leaning. Oh, nice job. Actually, the throw would have been better from Spellman. He'd had him. Good scoop over there by Benedict.
I'm looking at Game Changer right now. They do have Almeida as number 10, but they also have it that he just walked. So I don't know exactly what's happening with the number situation.
He's going. The bunt is a nice one right out in front of the mound. Spellman has to hustle out, throws to first, gets the runner, trying to score, go all the way to third, and he's out.
Nice heads-up play by Benedict. Nice throw.
Coach Pelletier looks a little frustrated over there. I'm not sure he was if he had wheeled him or if Almeida did that on his own.
Yeah, trying to be aggressive, just a little bit too aggressive in that case, and it was a good throw. Sometimes putting pressure on the defense is not a bad thing. That was just a veteran at first base making a good throw.
Yeah, that was a
heads-up play.
That was a seed he threw over there. Ball is grounded to third. Tough play. Third baseman comes up, throws across his body.
Play.
Nice play. Landon Perry with a nice play to end the inning. So Lawrence gets a base runner. They can't take advantage of it. They did stole a base, but weren't able to take advantage of the situation. Running into an out was Almeida. So at the end of 3, 1-0 Cony. Back after this.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Welcome back to Kai's Field, high above home plate in the Chase Toys Inc. broadcast booth. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and Brian Bork. 1-0. Cony with a second inning run has made it stand up so far as we go to the top of the 4th. What do we got coming up this inning, Scott?
Anderson Noyce will lead off. He walked and scored in the second. He's our number 6 hitter. DH today.
LaJoy and McKinney will follow. Mike Hamlin has had to pitch out of trouble in both the last 2 innings. He's been out there.
See, he's still not completely content with that landing area. Nothing.
Top of the 4th. Hamlin toes the slab. Peers in, gets the sign, kicks and deals. Inside. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, foul to the right, not a play. Busy schedule this week on Epic View Sports Network. Wednesday will be over in Winslow as MCI comes to town, take on the Black Raiders. Up high. Friday, we'll be back in Winslow again as the Nokomis Warriors come to town to take on the Black Raiders. And then Saturday, we'll be right here, 11 o'clock in the morning. Ball, 3-1 the count to Noise. As Belfast, team that no-hit the Bulldogs in opening day, comes back to take on Lawrence.
Nice job by Frazee here going out to calm down Hamlin. Missed a couple pitches in a row up.
Yeah, you can really tell if the pitchers are following through. You know, when they're missing up like that, they're not following through well. You know, just the littlest mechanic issue can cause some major problems for a pitcher.
He may be in a little physical discomfort too. I see him stretching here now.
He's coming off shoulder surgery. It was his left shoulder, though.
It was, yep.
Here comes the 3-1. In the dirt, he walked him.
Yeah, Hamlin's not himself right at the moment. Might be a good time for Cordy Pelletier to go out and have a chat.
I would say based on the amount of time that each pitcher had in the game Monday against Waterville, everyone's available.
Yes.
I think Dawson Moore started that game. He just pitched 2 innings. Then I think there was 2 innings by Trevor Pellerin, and there was one other pitcher in the middle there that pitched an inning.
Yeah, they should all be available. LaJoy was hit by a pitch first at bat today.
Pretty good lead at first by Noise. Hamlin takes a look over. Kicks and deals. Strike.
Dawson Moore looking for a bunt at third base, playing very shallow. Almost would expect him to back up a little bit now with 1 strike. Well, he's showing bunt.
Quick throw over. Now, I didn't realize this, Scott, but you can have an extra hitter and a DH now. And when did that rule change?
Not very long ago. A couple of years.
LaJoy turning to bunt again, and this one's going to be slapped.
Yeah.
Oh, it got under the glove. I thought
Yeah.
Hamlin was going to make the play, but it got under his glove, and that's going to be an infield single. So Cony in business here with first and second, nobody out. I think you're definitely going to be looking bunt here from McKinney. What did McKinney do his first time up?
McKinney singled first time up. He's 1 for 1 on the day.
Hamlin takes a look at second. And going to call time. Pelletier flying in from the right side.
The bunt defense with runners at first and second is always interesting. There's several options. Look like Lawrence is going to try to get the force at third. Dawson doesn't seem to be charging, but Pelletier is at first.
Boy, if he gets it down the line, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
0-1 the count.
A lot of green.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulls the bunt back. It's in the dirt. Good stop by Frazee. 1-1. Do they have limits now, too, Scott, in Major League Baseball on how many times you can throw over?
Yes, there is. And I can't remember exactly what the rule is, but you can't throw over there is a limit. You can't do it infinitely number of times anymore.
There's a strike. 1 and 2 the count.
Major League Baseball has done a nice job speeding up the game with the pitch clock and the rules around throwing the first and pitch. Minimum number of pitches a guy has to throw.
Fouled and out of play. McKinney stays alive. 1 and 2. Yeah, I was watching the Red Sox game the other night, and pitcher had thrown over maybe 2 or 3 times. I can't remember, but said, "Oh, he might be going now because he can't throw over." And I said, "What?"
Yeah, they put a limit on that.
Hamlin comes to the stretch. Nice job of hanging in there. A high pitch. It probably would have been a ball, but McKinney gets a piece. Our count remains 1-2. First and second. Nobody out here. Top of the fourth. Cony looking to break things open here. Leading 1-0. The way Spellman's pitching right now, you think that a couple more runs might be enough. That curveball got away from. He hasn't really thrown a lot of breaking balls in the game. He's really been sticking with the fastball. I think it's, you know, he's not very comfortable with it, number one. I think that landing area is causing some issues, too.
Yeah, that one slipped.
Here comes the 2-2. Popped up. Long run. And Frazee cannot get there. There's a lot of foul territory here at Kai's Field.
Yes. Yeah, there's plenty of room behind the plate to the backstop here. Makes it real easy to score from third on a wild pitch. That's never an issue.
At some point here in the game, Scott, I'll tell you my Kai's Field story from, from Babe Ruth All-Stars. And it's not a good one from Rick Dougal.
I'm anxious to hear it.
Here comes the 2-2 from Hamlin. Swing and a miss. He got him up around the up over his head. Surprised at that swing from McKinney.
That's a big out.
That's going to bring up Matt Boston. I think he had the RBI flare to right field, right?
He actually had the one that was caught. McKinney had the one that
McKinney
dropped.
had the flare.
Yep.
There's a strike.
Pitch. That's that outside corner again. So I just looked it up, Rick. The major league pitchers can throw over twice per plate appearance.
Twice. Wow.
That's it.
That really gives you an advantage as a base runner.
I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3.
That ball slapped into left field, and it's got a nice play by Hill, who was playing shallow, came in quickly, and gets the second out. They've hit the ball pretty hard a couple of times here against Hamlin.
That was a nice read by Zach Hill in left field, charging that one. Again, that line drive right at you is tough to read. He did a nice job on that one.
That's going to leave it up to Parker Morin, who has 2 singles in the game so far.
2 for 2.
Hamlin comes to the stretch. Just outside, a little high. 1-0. Fairly shallow lead at second by Noyes. That one's inside. 2-0. Don't want to give Parker Morin any advantages here, but 2-0. He's going to be sitting dead red. Outside, just missed. 3-0.
Took a little off that one too, just to get a strike across and just missed.
Lance Terrio waits on deck, the center fielder. Let's see if Coach Floyd gives him the green light on 3-0. Here it comes. Up high, walked him. 4 pitches. Scott, have you seen that or heard of the Texas A&M chant on balls?
I have not.
Oh, Texas A&M now, if you have a 4 straight a 4-pitch walk, they'll start chanting ball 4, ball 4. And then if it's the next one, they'll chant ball 5, ball 5. They've gotten up to like ball 12.
That's a little unnerving for the opposing pitcher, isn't it?
Bases loaded now with 2 outs. Outside, no place to put him. Hamlin's going to have to get something over the plate here. What did Perry do in the game so far?
So Perry, this is actually Terrio.
I'm sorry, Terrio.
He's the one that grounded into the double play early.
Ball is lifted.
That's going to be a tough play.
Tough play, long run. Hill
can't
make it.
Good hustle.
Boy, a long run. Hill closed very well on that ball. Was able to get his glove on it, but just couldn't hang on.
That's a really nice effort. He also, Terrio lined out to center field last at bat.
Yeah, he put a charge into that one. It was right at Pellerin.
play like that Hill just made, or tried to make, that's a difficult play when you're running and the ball's bouncing because you're bouncing up and down. That's a hard one to judge.
Yeah.
Did a nice job getting to it.
That was a 35-yard run he had, too.
Nice pitch.
There's a strike, outside corner. 1-2 the count now to Terrio. This would be huge if Hamlin can pitch out of this jam. Here comes the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Perry, the third baseman, waits on deck with 2 outs. Here comes. The ball is hit into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 run in, 2 runs in. Pelletier cuts it off. A 2-out, 2-run single by Terrio. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. You know, he just put his bat out there. It was a fastball in the outside corner, and he was able to punch it into right center field. Instant replay brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care, intimate caring and the cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive, Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. That's going to bring head coach Corey Pelletier out.
A nice piece of hitting by Terrio there, just going with the pitch. Serving it out into right center field for the 2 RBIs.
I don't know if he's going to make a change here, or doesn't look like it.
He's clearly in some discomfort. Not sure exactly what's ailing him.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't have a. Almeida's gone back out to short, so that's where Hamlin would go if he was going to be taken out of the game. 3-0 Cony here. A big 2-out hit for Lance Terrio. Perry going to be the hitter. What's he done in the game?
He's grounded to short twice. 0 for 2.
Obviously, you want to leave Parker Moore in at third base here.
You might see Coach Ployd put on a little play here, first and third. You're walking steal. He's walking off. Step off, Michael. Okay. That's a really tough play to defend.
Boy, why wouldn't you throw it, though?
Well, so
especially when Moore went back to third base and Terrio was just walking into second base. He could have thrown it to Almeida and possibly tagged him out. That's going to set up second and third here. Ball is hit to second base. Cole Curian gets over easily and makes the play. So they get out of it, but not before. And Hamlin walking gingerly back to the dugout.
Yeah, he pulled something.
Well, we'll see if he ends up coming out for the 5th inning. So we're through 4.5. Or 3.5.
3.5, yeah.
3-0, Cony with the lead. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or you can call them at 948-5700. Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers, and I am talking thousands, just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email info@epicviewstudios.com. The thing about being on this incredible media outlet, if you will, is number one, you're supporting your local high schools, right? Supporting these kids. These kids love to go home and watch the game and talk about, hey, you want to watch me play? Grammy or Grampy that may not be around, or aunt and uncle, you can go and watch them. Number two, it's a great way to know if your marketing is working because it's targeted, right? We can tell you exactly how many people view this. It's not like other mediums that you're not 100% sure on. This medium, you can see the views right on the video, so you know exactly how many eyeballs are seeing your ad. And number 3, I mean, I could say me, I could say Scott Ballard, I could say Brian Bork. We have a lot of fun. We have a great relationship with our sponsors. We have them come in and interview them sometimes. I mean, there's a lot to be said for advertising with Epic View Studios. So make sure you check in with Brian at the 207-631-8870 or the email info@epicviewstudios.com. Plus, you get to work with media mogul Brian Bork.
You should have some sort of like bat signal or something, Brian, that people can just put up and they want you. We have a new pitcher, Rick.
Yeah, did you catch who that is?
I did. It's on the pitch is number 14, Landon Perry.
Right, the third baseman.
Moves from third to the mound. I see number 8, Lance Terrio takes over at third. My eyes aren't good enough to tell where Spellman went.
Ooh, pretty curveball there. Drops over for a strike. Well, Spellman, the book's closed on Spellman, and it's impressive. Here comes the 1-1. That's rifled. I say rifled. It looked like pretty rifled off the bat, but it was a lazy line drive. Easily making the play is Parker Morin.
He's carrying 0 for 2 on the day. It's looking a little bit like the Belfast game. Contact right at people.
Here's Frazee. 3-0. Cony with the lead. Bottom of the 4th inning. Curveball stays high. Pretty good rotation and snap on that curveball from Landon Perry.
Frazee flew to left first time up.
This one is popped up sky high. The catcher finds it and makes the play. Didn't know where it was at first, and Perry didn't help him, really. That's the pitcher's job to really point that out. But McKinney able to find it and make the play.
I was just going to mention that. That's hard for a catcher, obviously, to see where that goes. The pitcher needs to come off and point and yell. But nice job by McKinney recovering.
So 2 quick outs for the Bulldogs, and that's going to bring up Keenan McLean. And this one's hit to the right side. Making the play is Benedict. So I think a 5-pitch inning for Landon Perry. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-0 Cony. Back after this.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
If you want to give the book on Hamlin. Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and Brian Bork. 3-0. Cony in the lead. We have some changes. Go ahead, Scotty.
We do. Top of the 5th changes here. Dawson Moore moves from 3rd to the mound. Michael Hamlin goes to 1st, and Jack Pelletier moves on over to 3rd. I'll get you a line on Hamlin here shortly.
I don't think it's one of his. I don't think he would say one of his best outings, but looks like he's battling through a little bit of an injury there to his leg, which obviously is a problem for a pitcher.
Yeah, and I hope it wasn't because he slipped on that mound. The line on Hamlin: 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs all earned, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Not a typical Michael Hamlin performance.
Yeah, especially with the walks. Looks like we have a new hitter in here, number 4 for Cony. I don't know if you have that. I don't have the subs written down here, so.
Let's see what I can find out.
Dawson Moore kicks and deals. Dawson Moore, one of the many pitchers that work from the stretch all the time. Ball outside. Moore gets the sign, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Out in front of that first fastball.
Not seeing the numbers on our sub list. I got a 25% chance of guessing right, but I'm going to hold off for a little bit. I can get it off Game Changer in a minute, I think.
Wherever it is, he's hitting for Tibbetts.
Correct.
Ball is popped up into the infield. Kierion's going to call everybody off and make the play. Coach Plord didn't give you the numbers with the subs?
Either that or my camera, when I took the picture, just went a little too far to the right. Either way, we're going to get to the bottom of it. It is Fry. That was Fry. That was the hitter right there.
Okay.
I'll get a first name for you in a second.
Here's Benedict, first baseman.
He bunted and struck out.
Swing and a miss. Fastball right by him. Nice looking heater from Moore. 1-1 the count. Anderson Noyes waits on deck. Ball is hit to left field. Coming in, make the play, Zach Hill. He's played a nice left field today.
Yes, he has.
Dawson Moore comes in, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th.
That was David Fry that came in earlier, number 4. My old college roommate's name, one of them. One of my roommates, not one of his names.
Oh, okay.
Just to clarify that. Noyce has walked twice today.
He's had a good eye up there. He battled back from an 0-2 count one time for a walk. We're in the bottom of the top of the 5th. 3-0 Cony. Here comes the 0-1. Ball up high, laid off the high fastball.
Dawson Moore showing some pretty good velocity here.
Moore comes to the set. Kicks and deals. Foul back and out of play. 1-2 the count. He's been ahead of every hitter, which is so important. We talked about that in the pregame show. And that really the walks, hurt Mike Hamlin. Here comes the 1-2 from Dawson Moore. Curveball, nice job of hanging in there on the curveball as Noyes wasn't fooled and he fouls it off.
It's a nice sharp breaking curveball. Got it a little out over the plate, but a nice break, good velocity.
Josh LaJoy, the second baseman, waits on deck. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, he got him right by him. So a nice inning of work from Dawson Moore. Sets Cony down in order. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Lawrence trailing 3-0. All right, Scott, I'm going to tell you my Kai's Field nightmare from Babe Ruth All-Stars.
I'm intrigued.
We're in the district championship game, and we're playing Andy Valley.
Okay.
And there was this big corn-fed mule lefty on the mound for them. And, of course, I'm a left-handed hitter, so I struggle against lefties anyways.
Me too.
But, so in the game, this was my line for the game. 0 for 4, 4 strikeouts, 12 men left on base. Every time I was up, bases were loaded.
Wow.
And I struck out every time. And we lost 5-4.
You really wanted to share that story, Rick? You sure?
Hey, I'm an open book. My friends often ask me why I tell them stuff about myself. Like,
Right.
I didn't need to know that about you.
That's okay.
I can't help it. It's just who
I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Good display of honesty.
Yeah, you got to be able to.
Never hurt anybody.
You got to be able to laugh at
Oh,
yourself
indeed.
and
Yes.
your failures.
Yeah, I've had plenty of chance to laugh at them, so I'm good at that too.
It's like Michael Jordan said, I've missed 3,000 something shots in my career, but he was never afraid to take the big one.
Right. Well, baseball is a game built on failure anyway. It really is. You can't get too down.
Yeah, it's amazing actually that you guys, especially at the highest level, right? They're hitting 95, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs with a little bat that's got what, a circumference of 3 inches, 4 inches maybe.
It's a hard thing to do.
Here's Mike Hamlin, 0-1 the count. What's he done today?
Michael has grounded out to short. This is only his second time up. Cony has faced the minimum number of batters to this point.
Yeah, has Lawrence got a hit?
I don't know if I can say that. It might be bad luck. So people can infer. People can infer from what I just said that you can make your own inference.
That's right. I forget
This is a coach talking.
An old ball coach. He knows what he can and can't say here.
I don't want Coach Plord mad at me for jinxing his pitcher.
Yeah, he can be mad at me if you want. 3-1 the count here to Hamlin. They need base runners. It's Hamlin, Pelletier, and Dawson Moore. Second inning of work. Ball is fouled straight back.
It's a good cut from Hamlin right there.
Landon Perry came in relief of Pellerin. Pitched it very good for 3 innings. Here comes the 3-2. Curveball, punch to the right side. Benedict gathers and wins the race to the bag. I think Hamlin was out on his front foot there. He's still struggling to run.
Yep.
Hopefully that's not something that's going to be one of those nagging injuries. Here's Pelletier. He struck out.
He did.
Only a bat. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Cony with a 3-0 lead. Ball up high. Quick moving game here.
You just jinxed us, Rick.
You're gonna have to write down all the stuff I'm not supposed to say, because I never was a baseball coach.
Well, actually, I love baseball so much that I'm never in a hurry for it to end. So I'm glad you jinxed it. Plus, it's a great day to be out here.
Oh, it is a great day to be out here. Yeah. I mean, that 22-0 game the other day, I wanted that one to get over.
Yeah. Yes.
Here comes the pitch. Curveball, tough pitch.
Stay alive.
Just got a piece of it. And now Pelletier has pulled something in his back, it looks like. You get the walking wounded here for the Bulldogs. 2-2 the count to Pelletier. Here comes. Curveball.
That just missed.
Wow. Just missed on the outside corner. Very impressive, Uncle Charles.
That was a nice pitch.
From Landon Perry.
Great 2-strike pitch right there.
Curveball hit up the middle. Morin gathers, throws across the diamond. Good stretch by Benedict. And there's 2 quick outs.
Good strong throw by Morin. He does kind of wait for the ball to get to him, but he makes up for it with a cannon for an arm.
Yeah, he kind of came around the ball that time and did charge a little bit.
A little bit.
The first time that ball that was hit to him right at him, he definitely took a step back. Here's Dawson Moore.
Flew to center first time up.
Fouled, out of play. Landon Perry doing a really good job of working ahead of the hitters. Other than falling behind Hamlin on this first at bat, he's been ahead of every hitter. Curveball, ooh, tough pitch.
He's got a nice breaking ball.
Right at the knees. 0-2 the count to Dawson Moore. Here it comes. High. You're trying to change the eye angle there.
That was smart. Elevate. Again, those are hard to lay off, so that would have been a strike 3 almost certainly if he'd swung.
Ball is hit to center field. It's shallow. And getting over to make the play. You know, the ball, it kind of died out there.
It did.
Moore was able to make the play. So 3 up, 3 down again for the Bulldogs. We go to the top of the 6th. 3-0 Cony. Back after this.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
Whenever you're ready, champ. And we're back. And we're back. That's a SNL, old SNL skit. You remember that one?
I do.
Mr. What did he say? Man of the box, get back in the box. Kais Field, Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and Brian Bork.
You know what, sad, Rick, is SNL's 50th anniversary, and I remember all 50 of those years quite well.
I know. Well, I'm sorry, but you're not older than me, Scott. But thanks for making me feel young.
Yeah. I will be 61 this year on Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So I'm not. So
I'm not sure
not
how that
as
happened.
close. I'll be 61 in June, so I am just a little bit older than you.
You don't look a day over 28, Rick.
Oh wow. Brian, it's a great hire right here.
You look so good, I decided to go with your hairstyle.
Yeah.
That's why you're the media mogul.
We're going to have Josh LaJoy, Riot McKinney, and Matt Boston to face Dawson Moore. Good inning in relief last inning for Dawson Moore.
LaJoy 1 for 1, hit by pitch first at bat, and got a dribbler single second at bat.
That was the one that just went under the glove of Hamlin, I think.
Yep.
Set Cony up with that 2-run inning. Moore kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball down and in.
I'm impressed with Moore. He's throwing hard. He's got a nice breaking ball.
Really had a really good year as an athlete. His ball is popped up foul. Moore hustles in and is going to make the play. Had a really good year in football, and then really came out of nowhere in basketball. Really, it was a great addition off the bench for Coach Pellerin. Had some nice minutes in basketball and having a good baseball season so far.
Yep, he's a good athlete.
It's going to bring up Wyatt McKinney, the catcher.
Kenny is 1 for 2.
Curveball. And McKinney had the big 2-out hit to plate the first run of the game. Give Cony the 1-0 lead.
He did. He struck out last at bat.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled at the plate. Quickly 0-2. Dawson Moore. Nice job of working ahead of the hitters. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's so important to work ahead. Moore comes to the stretch. Fires. Outside. Just missed.
That's a good 0-2 pitch.
One out here in the sixth, I should say. Cony leads 3-0. Curveball hit
foul.
down the line. It's going to go foul. McKinney barreled that one up. Got a good piece of it. 1-2 the count to the Cony catcher. Outfield a little bit around to the left. Moore kicks and deals. Breaking ball took a little off that one.
You know what that was, Rick? That was a knuckleball.
Was it? It looked kind of funky coming out of his hand.
He just threw a knuckleball.
Had McKinney way out on his front foot, but he was able to get a piece of it.
Dawson had a little grin on his face after that one.
Here comes. To the right side. Kyrian gobbles it up, throws to first for the out. 2 quick outs here for the Bulldogs. It's going to bring up Matt Boston, the left fielder.
Up to second and flew to left. 0 for 2.
Good work in relief here to keep this one close by Dawson Moore. Moore kicks and deals. Curveball. Ooh, where was that?
Looked
That
pretty
looked
good.
pretty.
I think that surprised Mr. Brooks.
I think it might have been a little inside, low. 1-0 the count. Fastball swung on and fouled off to the left. Parker Moore and waits on deck. Busy season this season with Lawrence and Waterville and Winslow. Curveball. That was pretty. Just a little high.
Just missed.
2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1. Popped up, fouling out of play. Tentatively be in Winslow on Wednesday. That's my fault. My daughter has a art show that I got to go to. So can't make it to that game. Brian trying to find a play-by-play man for that one. And then we'll be back there Friday. I'll be there Friday as the Nokomis Warriors come to town to take on Winslow. Curveball hit into the outfield. That's going to drop in for a hit. So a 2-out single by Matt Boston is going to bring up Parker Moore.
Parker 2 for 2 on the day. 2 singles and a walk.
And Saturday will be here Saturday morning as the Bulldogs take on Belfast. Try to get back that loss, the tough loss they had in the opening game of the season. Ball just outside. Pretty good lead over at first by Boston.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see something on here. 2 outs, try to get him into scoring position.
Way up high, 2-0. All of a sudden, Dawson Moore having a little bit of a struggle with his control. Two and 0 to Parker Moore. Big lead over at first.
Yeah, he was leaning.
Dawson Moore throws over, diving back in safely is Boston. Yeah, with a 3-0 lead here, you think that Coach Plord might get something, maybe try to steal a base here, get a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, I think we'll see something soon.
The ball is fouled and out of play.
This is a good count to run on. 2-1. We may see it here.
Were you aggressive as a coach, Scott? Would you like to hit and run? And
Like to, depending on the situation, but yeah, I tried to be. In high school baseball, if you can put pressure on the defense, it's a good thing.
swinging and miss. He threw that fastball right by him. Yeah, definitely you want to put pressure on, but you got to have the right hitter up there too.
Correct.
That can hit and run. Good contact hitter. 2-2 the count. Let's see if Boston does anything. He's going. Ball is hit into the outfield. And settling under it is Pellerin for the out. So Moore strands a runner at first. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 3-0 Cony. You want to stick with us at the conclusion of the game as we'll bring you our post-game awards. First will be our precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only sell precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel plus Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. And we'll also have our player of the game, which is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Our instant replays today and always are brought to you by the best vet doctor in town, Dr. Matt Townsend, and Dirigo Vet Care, intimate caring and the cutting edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Vet Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at DerigoVet.com. All right, Coach, what do you say to your kids here? You're struggling a little bit to put the ball in play. You're getting late in the game here, but you're facing a pitcher who's been pounding the strike zone, so it's not about going up there and taking a lot of pitches.
No, they can't afford to wait around too long here. They're going to have to be a little bit aggressive, looking for a spark. Coach Pelletier would like to see a base runner. It's been a while.
You got Almeida, Zach Hill, and Taylor, Trevor Pellerin, the bottom three of the order, to face Landon Perry in his second inning of work.
It'd be big for Lawrence if they can turn this over and get back up to the top of the order this inning.
Swing and a miss by Almeida. What did he do the first time up?
Almeida walked his first at bat.
Curveball, ducks outside. Well, I don't know where these pitchers are, Spellman and Perry, but I know your ace is Morin, and they got a deep pitching staff.
Yeah,
These two guys have been impressive today.
They have. Perry's done a real nice job coming in, throwing strikes, getting ahead. Nice breaking ball.
Here comes the 1-1. Strike two.
Notice the outfield shifting way to the right.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Is that the third strikeout for Perry since he's been in there?
That is. Actually, it's his first, believe it or not.
Kidding.
Yep, he's pitched. This is his third inning of work, right? Yeah, so that was his first.
One out to Zach Hill, the left fielder.
The contact has not been loud off him, though.
No.
Hill bunted first time up.
Yeah, he had a nice sacrifice bunt. Then Almeida ran into an out. This one a little bit gets away from Perry. 1-1 the count. Yeah, that was a big play in the game.
Was.
Perry didn't like the first sign he got. Gets the one he wants. Curveball. Strike. Tough pitch on the outside corner. Trevor Pellerin waits on deck. Perry shakes off the first sign. Here he comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. Zach Hill behind on that fastball. And there's quickly 2 outs.
Perry's doing an excellent job mixing it up, hitting his spots. Brooks has consistently called that outside strike, and he's living there.
Here's Pellerin. What did he do his first time? His only time.
He grounded to third. 0 for 1.
Strike, outside corner.
Cony still faced the minimum number of batters.
We're in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Cony. Strike 2, outside corner. Oh,
he has that
you
spot
can't hit
down.
that.
No, that's a really good pitch.
0-2. Pellerin going to have to protect here. Curveball. Have a seat.
Yep.
Wow. That was pretty.
That was a good inning of work from Perry.
Landon Perry strikes out the side. We go to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Cony. Back after this.
If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and Brian Bork in the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. 3-0. Lawrence trails Cony. What do we got coming up for the Rams this inning?
We have the 2-3-4 hitters. Lance Terriot will lead it off. He is 1 for 3. Single to center last time up.
Dawson Moore and on for his third inning of work. He's looked pretty good out there.
Moore's done an excellent job.
Benedict, the first baseman. Obviously, you got a hold here. Lawrence struggling to get not only score runs but get hits. You can't let this get away from you here. Actually, I'm thinking. Sorry, it's LaJoy, the hitter. I thought I saw 13 on his back.
This is Terrio, Rick. He's playing third base.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Grounds it right back.
Nice play.
Maybe if I listened to you when you told me who was coming up.
That's okay.
That would have been good, huh?
I'll forgive you.
Oh, just like my wife says, you never listen to me. Then I say, what? What'd you say? Here's Perry. Curveball smashed to the right side and not get there. It gets by the right fielder, chugging into second base with a stand-up double. Actually slid in is Perry. Keenan McLean didn't really get a good beat on that ball. He tried to dive at the last minute to make the play. Thankfully, the outfield is soaked, so the ball just died after that, or Perry might have been still running.
Plugged.
Here's Tibbetts.
Tibbetts is 0 for 1. Actually, excuse me, this is Fry now. No, it isn't. It's
Nope,
Tibbetts back in.
back in.
Tibbetts re-entered. Tibbetts is 0 for 0 because he's walked twice.
Big lead at second base. Ball's hit into right field. It's going to get down for a hit. Hill comes in, but the runner's going to get held at third because it was so shallow. And Cony, with nobody out, first and third, threatening to break this one open. Here's Benedict.
We do have the one out. The Terrio grounded out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. We do have one out. We have a first and third. We'll likely see a play on offensively out of Cony here to try to squeeze in another one. Imagine that's what Coach Pelletier is talking to his troops about right now, is being alert for that walking steal or possibly some kind of double steal.
If you're seeking a reputable financial advisor for guidance on 401k and 403b investments, as well as the buying and selling of stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, contact Mike Cleary at Cedarwood Financial Partners today. Reach Mike at 877-9450 or email him at michael.cleary@cedarwoodfp.com. Huhtamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or simply be a part of something great this summer, Huhtamaki would love to hear from you. Watch their video during the broadcast to learn more and find out how to apply. And they're going to allow the runner on the strike outside corner to take second. Defensive indifference. So Dawson Moore has got some work to do here to try to keep this thing 3-0.
Benedict 0 for 3 on the day. Flew to left last time up.
That ball is hit to the right side.
He's got room.
Going over to try and make the play is Hamlin, and he does.
It's a big out for the Bulldogs.
He didn't look like it was bothering his leg too much when he was getting over there, but now he's
Right
limping
now it
again. So that's a big out. And that's going to bring up Anderson Noyes, the DH.
0 for 1. Struck out last time. Walked his first 2 at-bats today.
Moore kicks and deals. High, ball 1. Moore gets the sign. Ball is hit to the right side. Foul. Boy, you love having this lefty up there. You want to try to get him to hit it to the right side. But if he goes to the left side, looks like Lawrence is playing back, so they're not playing in, which is surprising. Trailing 3-0 here.
There's 2 outs now, though, Rick. So
Oh, that's right. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
that-
Ball is hit back. McLean is right there, and he makes the play. So they're able to hold Cony and not allow him to score and keep it a 3-0 game. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Lawrence will be back to the top of the lineup, but facing Landon Perry, who's cruising right now.
You weren't the only one that forgot there were 2 outs, because Lawrence defenders seem to have forgotten that too. A lot of them were standing out there after that catch,
Oh, yeah.
looking bewildered.
Thanks for making excuses for me. Appreciate that.
Misery loves company.
Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com. So Perry, I said, geez, he's got to have 3 strikeouts anyways, and you said, no, he doesn't have any yet.
Yep.
Then he proceeded to strike out the next 3 hitters.
He did.
So.
He did.
So we go back to the top of the order. Cole Curie and Jacob Frazee and Keenan McLean to face Mr. Perry.
Perry's gotten stronger. He looks good.
Need base runners. If you're Coach Pelletier, you're telling the troops, you know, obviously you can't afford to take too many strikes, but you know, try to make them throw you your pitch and just put the ball in play. See what the defense does. Got to get some base runners.
Looking for somebody at the top of this order to provide a little spark here, because you never know. 3 runs could easily overcome that for the Bulldogs. A little spark.
Oh, Mesalonsky came back from a 9-5 deficit the other day against Edward Little to beat him 10-9. They were down 9-5 going in the bottom of the 7th.
That's high school baseball. You never know. Put a little pressure on the defense, things happen.
Yeah, Denny Martin hit a 3-run bomb. You know Dennis
I do.
Martin. His boy is a heck of a baseball
player.
player.
I work with his mom at KVCC as well.
Kirian turns around looking to square, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. It's the 3rd at bat for Cole.
Yes, Cole is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and the ground out to short.
Comes the 0-1. That curveball ducks outside, 1-1.
Just smart pitching by Perry, knowing that outside pitch has been called a strike all day.
Ball is hit to the right side, and Benedict calls it and makes the play. 1 out. That's going to bring up Jacob Frazee, the catcher. What's he done today?
Flew to left and popped to the catcher, 0 for 2.
Perry kicks and deals. Ball up high. McLean, the right fielder, waits on deck. Ball outside.
Just
2-0.
outside.
Lawrence has only had 1 base runner in the game. Ball is hit in the gap. Back to make the. No, he dropped it.
Dropped it.
The left fielder, Matt Boston, at the last minute hit off his glove. He did have a little bit of a run, but you're the official scorer.
Well, I would have to say that was an error. We'll see what the official scorers do. He was camped under it. It just tipped off his glove.
That's going to bring up. That's a break that Lawrence needed. Get a base runner now. It's going to bring up McLean. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Yep, struck out and popped to first.
There's a strike by Perry. Get an odd-looking stretch. Does Perry. Goes over towards the 3rd base side with his foot. Curveball. Nasty one, too. On the outside corner. Quickly 2 strikes on McLean.
I suspect he's doing that to keep his left shoulder closed and not flying open on delivery.
Swing and a miss. McLean not even close. And the big strikeout there with 2. This must be Cale Bolster, as Hamlin's going to be pinch hit for. Bolster
Yes.
had a towering grand slam the other day coming off the bench for Lawrence against Waterville. They could use that right now.
The official score did call that a hit.
Oh, okay. As a strike. That was a gift.
Yes.
If you're Cony, you're not too happy about that because they had a no-hitter going. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball stays high. Bolster, very compact swing. He reminds me of a right-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
What a thrill to hit that grand slam in your
Yeah.
first high school game.
Doesn't like the time that Perry was taking. Calls time to step out. 2 outs. 3-0 Cony with the lead. Frazee on second base with a double. Curveball is hit to the right side. Benedict, the long run, and not going to be able to get there. Goes out of play. So 2 strikes on Bolster.
I like his presence at the plate. He looks like a hitter. It's a good rip.
2 outs here in the 7th. Lawrence trying to stay alive, trailing 3-0. Jack Pelletier waits on deck. Here comes. Gets away, but no advance by the runner. Two and two the count on Bolster. Perry gets the sign. Comes to the stretch, kicks and deals. Down in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. Runner will not be going. There's not a runner on at first. Here comes. Curveball, he got him. Perry closes it out himself. And Cony with the 3-0 win over Lawrence. We'll take a break, come back with our post-game show and all our post-game awards right after this.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Scott Ballard, and Brian Bork. 3-0. Cony gets the win. Let's get our Cony scored, one run in the second?
Yes, one in the second, 2 in the fourth.
And they made that stand up as the official scorer has the hit by Frazee, an actual double. We didn't think it was, but we have to go by the official scorer. So the Cony pitching combination of Spellman and Perry hold Lawrence to 1 hit. They only had 2 base runners in the whole game. So our precision play of the game is brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only sell precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Link snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, plus Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. Who are we giving that to, Scott?
Player of the game?
Yeah, no, the play of the game.
The play of the game, the diving play by Dawson Moore on the double play early in the game.
Beautiful diving play.
Yep.
He came all the way in from third, dove and made the catch, and then got up and threw the runner out at first. That was a huge play at the time. Kept it a no-score game. So Dawson Moore is your play of the game. Our player of the game is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. And we're going to give that to the combination pitchers, the 2 pitchers for Cony, Jack Spellman and Landon Perry. They combined for a complete game, 1 hitter. They only allowed 2 base runners between them, and they had 8 strikeouts. So Jack Spellman and Landon Perry are our players of the game for Cony. So what do you think your first time out there, Stud?
This was fun. I had a blast. Again, a great day for baseball. Good close game. Good company. We got the media mogul here.
I know.
How could it get any better?
Yeah, exactly.
I had a blast. And that was great pitching out of the Cony pitchers. They both had good command, mixed it up well, hit the spots. Nice job by them.
Yeah, you wonder how much of it was the pitching and how much was the, here's Lawrence. They get no hit the first game against Belfast, and then I didn't count up how many hits they had against Waterville, but it was 13 or 14 hits, 22 runs. And then they come here and they struggle again hitting the ball.
Yeah, they're not quite sure who they are right at the moment. Again, combination of some really good pitching here today, but I really, knowing some of these Lawrence kids like I do, I think they'll bounce back and start to hit the ball. I really do. So hats off to the Cony pitchers today. They held them in check. But certainly a little extended BP tomorrow in practice might not be a bad idea for the Bulldogs.
We'll be back here and see if they have their hitting shoes on Saturday as the Belfast Lions come to town, and see if they can no-hit them again.
Yeah, Belfast first game of the year against Lawrence played very well. The defense was solid. The pitcher threw strikes, and they eked out the win. So it should be a good one.
Great job, Scott. So for Scott Ballard and for media mogul Brian Bork, I'm Rick Dougal. 3-0 Lawrence loses to Cony. And that's it from Kai's Field. Have a great night, everybody.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.